Hey there, island dreamers, locals, and anyone craving a slice of paradise. Welcome back, or welcome for the first time, to the Fun and Key West podcast, where the vibe is always laid back, the stories are salty, and the drinks, well, they're definitely frozen. I'm your host, Michelle O'Connor, your unofficial tour guide to the Conquered Public. Whether you're planning your first trip, your fifth trip, or you're just daydreaming about trading the cubicle for the ocean breeze, you are in the right place. Here's the deal. This podcast is your insider's guide to all things Key West. We're talking where to eat, hello, conch fritters and key lime pie, where to drink, spoiler alert, there will be rum, where to stay, and all the quirky, wonderful things that make Key West the one-of-a-kind paradise we all love. Plus, we'll keep you up to date on the latest happenings, festivals, events, maybe even the occasional Hemingway lookalike sighting. And just to keep things spicy, we'll be bringing on some amazing guests now and then, locals, business owners, and people who know the island like the back of their sandy hand. So grab your flip-flops, pour yourself a cold one, and let's escape to the island state of mind together, whether you're tuning in from your hammock or your commute, while wishing it was a hammock. We've got all the Key West goodness coming your way. Thanks for being here. It's going to be a lot of fun in Key West. Let's dive in. Welcome. Today we're diving fork first into one of the best parts of Key West, waterfront dining. Because let's be honest, what's better than savoring fresh seafood, sipping on a margarita, and soaking in those ocean breezes? Whether you're here for the sunsets, the flavors, or maybe even a mermaid sighting, I have got a lineup of dreamy waterfront spots to add to your must-visit list. So grab your appetite and let's wander through the culinary magic of Key West.
Welcome to Fun in Key West, where every day feels like a mini fest. Grab a drink, take it slow. We'll show you where the locals go. Food, fun, and stories to tell. Hidden gems you know so well. Your Key West experts here to say it's fun in Key West every day.
Welcome to our first episode of Tasty Tuesday for 2026. I am Michelle with Fun in Key West, and I am so glad that you are here joining me today. We are talking about waterfront restaurants in Key West. Honestly, what is the point of going to Key West is, well, there's lots of points to go to Key West, right? One of the reasons we all love to go to Key West, though, is for the food. And waterfront dining is, I'm telling you, chef's kiss, right? It's perfect because you can have sunsets and water breezes and margaritas and mermaids, maybe. My list that I'm going to go through is in no particular order, as I always say. And it's just a delicious and dreamy walk through how we are going to explore all of those wonderful flavors of Key West through waterfront restaurants. If you're watching me live, please, please, please say hello so I can say hello back and let me know where you're from. So the best way to explore these spots, Key West, as I always say, is a very walkable town. You don't really need to worry about a car. You can take Ubers, you can take a taxi, but most of the places are very walkable. There is one place that we're going to talk about that you cannot walk to, and so I'm going to tease that out there. If you know what that is, let me know ahead of time. Put it in the comments. So obviously you could take a bike, you could take a scooter, or like I said, you can walk. And I think walking gives us the opportunity to maybe walk off some of those calories that we've been consuming while we're on vacation. So no further ado, let's get right into the list. Like I said, in no particular order. Let's start off the first one with Hot 10 Roof. Oh, come on now. You've got sunset vibes here. You've got chic island experience. You're overlooking the water. They offer an amazing Sunday brunch. This place, you probably are always going to need to have a reservation. probably unlikely that you're going to get any type of walk up, but maybe you might luck out and get that. We've been able to do that. But if you have been to Hot 10, let me know what your favorite thing on the menu is. What's your favorite cocktail? What's your favorite appetizer? They're known for a lot of wonderful food, but the views are what a lot of people go for, but you stay and keep coming back for the food, right? So Hot 10 Roof, be sure to check them out for, like I said, Sunday brunch, a wonderful evening to celebrate something special. Put that on your list. Another place, you don't really have to dress up for this place, is Sunset Pier. You can come to Sunset Pier. It's that iconic place that you're going to see with those green umbrellas. You have amazing water views all day long. You're going to have to get there early to get a view for sunset, but you can grab a cocktail. They have your normal bar beach fare that you can consume while you're watching the sunset or just watching boats go by. I'm telling you, this is a great place just to go and listen to the live music and grab a cocktail, grab a small bite, and just watch the water. It doesn't really matter what time of day you're there. That is a great place to go. Another place, a lot of you have put this in comments whenever I talk about it, is the Seaside Cafe over at the Mansion. Remember, the Mansion used to be called the Southernmost Hotel. It's the Southernmost House. So it is that home that you see over there by the southernmost point. Actually, what's really cool, it's by the pocket park where the temporary buoy is right now, but it was originally built as a home, a one-bedroom home, believe it or not, but outside along the water there, they have a restaurant called the Seaside Cafe. They are known for their lobster pizza. It is yummy. It is rich. I'm telling you, you're probably not going to finish it all by yourself. That is absolutely something that I would plan to share. But it's perfect for brunch. It's a perfect place to go show up and check out and watch the water and just escape from the noise because you're going to be on the very southern end of Duval there. And so it's not very busy or noisy over there. Another place, we're going to be in the same area, Southernmost Beach Cafe. This is usually one of our first stops in Key West, and I love their fish of the day sandwich. You always get a big slice of fish, if you want to call it a slice, but it's always wonderful. It's fresh. The food is amazing. The cocktails, they have specialty margaritas there. You can sit there and watch the sand and the waves and the South Beach there. It's a great place to go. They have amazing fish tacos if you want to check that out. If you are in the mood for Italian food, be sure to check out La Trattoria over Oceanside. You're going to have amazing views, amazing Italian food, so be sure to check that out. Pasta, sunsets, yes, please, right? If you're over there on that side of the island, this is one of your all's favorites, Salute on the beach. I'm telling you, you go there during the day, have a great lunch, Sunday brunch as well, but you're going to be able to have amazing views. And in the evening, it's just a great place just to wander over and check out dinner there. Afterwards, go for a stroll along the beach, take those flip-flops off, enjoy the sand. If you are looking for a place to enjoy and have your feet in the sand during the day, head over to Simonton Beach. The end of Simonton, you're going to go over there, Loggerheads Beach Bar. Great cocktails, beer. They have ceviche. They have fish tacos. They have an amazing eclectic menu, so be sure to check them out. You can sit there and put your feet in the sand, have a cold beer. Nothing better than that, right? If you have a car or are going to rent a car or have somebody who has a car, head up and go check out Geiger Key. This is old school Key West, old school Florida Keys. You're going to come into the mangroves, and there's nothing fancy here. Trust me, there is absolutely nothing fancy about this place. But you're going to go in, and it's going to have amazing food. You are going to feel like you are totally off the beaten path, which you are. But it has this vibe that you just think, I wonder if I rented an RV. If you have an RV and can get a spot, you can park your RV there because they do have RV spots. And so you would be able to enjoy Geiger Key Marina Restaurant every day. So imagine that. Next, one of the best happy hours that you guys enjoy is Boathouse Bar and Grill. The appetizers are at an amazing price for happy hour. They have a great happy hour cocktail list, draft beers, wines, wells, all of that. But they're at the old Turtle Crawls. So if you've been around for a while into Key West, you know where the old Turtle Crawls was. That's where they are at. So you have amazing water views. You can see the marina. And again, absolutely spectacular happy hour. You guys have voted that as one of the best happy hours that you guys enjoy. If you are watching, be sure to say hello so I can say hey back. If you're looking to be on or near the water and just continue to have that old Florida Keys vibe, check out Hurricane Hole. This is a place that you can rent a kayak, come in off the water and enjoy. They have a great menu, catch of the day, taco, fish tacos, sandwiches, all of that, ice cold beer. Just a place that you can sit there under the umbrellas and have some sunshade and just enjoy the afternoon and enjoy that. One of the other places that harkens back to old Key West is Half Shell Raw Bar. You're going to head in there. You've got the picnic tables. You have this old school feeling, but they have an amazing raw menu. So if that is what you're looking for, this is one of the places that you need to check out. It is quintessential Key West energy. You just never know who's going to be in there. They have oysters, of course, cold drinks, obviously, cold drinks, cold beer. It just has this communal island feel. And be sure to check out their key lime pie. It's a little bit of a twist on key lime pie. It's amazing. But let me know what you think. I'm going to say it comes naked because they usually don't have whipped cream or meringue on it, but it is spectacular. Of course, one of my favorite happy hours on the island is Conch Republic Seafood Company. You sit at the bar and it's a buy one, get one. You get those wooden coins, and I'm telling you, most of us have at least a couple cups full of those. They're good. You don't have to use that coin that day. You can bring it back. But I just love the Conch Republic Seafood Company. Could it be touristy? Maybe, could be, but you can watch the fresh or the catch come off the boats, come into the restaurant. Of course, you can get your Key West pinks there, but you know that I'm always going to recommend the Key West reds. They're off menu. If they have them, be sure to enjoy those. They're a little more meaty. To me, they taste a little bit more like lobster than shrimp, but they are absolutely amazing. This one is a little bit different in terms of my thought process, but Fisherman's Cafe. So you're on that little tiny alleyway road as you're heading over from Green Street. So you're passing Conch Republic and you're going to stand there and you're looking out the front of Conch Republic and you look a little bit to the left, you're going to see Fisherman's Cafe. You have a water view because you're going to be able to see a little bit of the marina there. They're open for breakfast and lunch. I think they go open until about 2-ish, but they have old school food, larger portions, just an amazing vibe. You sit there and you can just people watch as well as watch the water. I think that's a great place. Of course, if you're into watching just the water and want to experience some amazing food, you're going to head back down towards the southern end and you're going to head into Louis' backyard. And you can have an amazing Sunday brunch. They have a rotating menu. If you're not really wanting to sit down and have a full meal, you're more than welcome to head into the Louis porch is what I call it. I'm not sure exactly what they officially call it, but they have the outside bar there. And if you sit at the bar, they do offer specials, but sometimes it's just worth sitting there and having a liquid lunch maybe and just enjoying a cold, refreshing fridge and just sitting there watching the water. Dog Beach is right next door, so you can be entertained by people who bring their dogs out. Here's the one I teased about that you're not going to be able to walk to or anything. You're going to have to take a ferry over, and that would be Latitudes. Latitudes serves breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It's over on Sunset Key. You're going to head over by ferry to get there. You're probably going to need a reservation at least for dinner, probably for lunch. But the views over there are amazing. The food is spectacular. Be sure to check their dress codes just to make sure that you're showing up and you can be served. Because they do have a dress code. It's not real stuffy, but I've heard a lot of people say that they were able to get in without much fuss and not follow the dress code, but you just never know. So just hearken closer to the dress code than away from the dress code is always my suggestion. Now, you're going to say, Michelle, you missed a ton of places that you can go. Yes, yes, I did. And the problem is there are so many wonderful places to eat in Key West with a spectacular water view that the list could go on and on and on. And by no means is this an exclusive or inclusive or the only restaurants that offer a water view. There are many, many, many more. And some offer amazing happy hour specials. Some are great for date night, all of that. So obviously, I have probably missed your favorite. If I did, you let me know. Put it in the comments, send me a DM, say, hey, Michelle, you missed this one. Be sure to include that next time. But we do a lot of these. Hey, have you checked out this place? Have you checked out that place? Are you looking for seafood? Are you looking for oysters? Are you looking for tacos? Are you looking for fish tacos? We have a lot of those guides over at FunInKeyWest.com. And if you're going to check under our guides there, figure out where to eat. And so we have a lot of those guides broken down. While you're there, sign up for our happy hour list. That gets you on our newsletter. And guess what else that gets you? It gets you an opportunity every week to answer a trivia question via our newsletter and get you into the drawing if you have a correct answer for a surprise Key West swag box. Every month we do that. We give away a box. Also, while you're over there, check out our Fun in Key West book club. Our book club is every month we have a book that has some sort of Key West connection, be it the author, where the book is based at, or some sort of Key West connection, or Florida Keys. And we're having a blast over there. We have a private Facebook group, all of that. So be sure to check that out. In the meantime, thank you so much for joining me for our first Tasty Tuesday of 2026. If you have found this fabulously entertaining, or just want to make sure that you don't miss any of our other guides, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel because we go live on our YouTube channel. But also leave a review on our podcast, leave a review, subscribe to the podcast, all of that. If you are listening to our podcast or watching us on our YouTube channel, there will be much more information put in the show notes, links back to these restaurants that I talked about, as well as all the other information. In the meantime, thank you so much for joining me on this episode of Tasty Tuesday. You have an absolute wonderful Tuesday, and we will talk to you later. Bye. Thank you so much for joining me today. We explored the best waterfront dining spots in Key West. From lobster pizza to sunset cocktails, there is no shortage of delicious adventures waiting for you. Don't forget to check out FunInKeyWest.com for more guides, happy hour tips, and our foodie approved restaurant list. While you're there, sign up for our newsletter. That will let you snag your chance at winning a Key West swag box. If you loved today's episode, be sure to subscribe, leave a review, and share it with your fellow foodies. Until next time, keep chasing sunsets, savoring every bite, and living your best island life. See you soon.